Good morning. 2-62 Disassembly of the selector camshaft. 1. Remove the orientation lever from the rangefinder. This is the back side of the teletypewriter, and we're going to be removing the selector camshaft that goes all the way through. So part of it calls upon you to remove the orientation lever, and that was an entire group that was sitting right here. That part is already done. 2. Remove the 2 machine screws and lock washers that hold the selector camshaft ball bearing to the selector side of the teletypewriter. I'm going to be removing 2 machine screws here. I do want to give them a drop of one of them. One of them is outside of the range of the camera. 3. Remove the 2 set screws that hold the friction clutch disc to the selector camshaft. This is the friction clutch disc. There are 2 set screws. 'It was on the main shaft where I just kind of loosened up one of the set screws, and I encountered a problem because I just loosened up the set screw. 4. Remove the machine screws. Remove the friction clutch adjusting collar from the driving collar. Remove the 2 set screws from the driving collar. This is the friction clutch adjusting collar, and underneath it is going to be a driving collar. I have to remove these 2 machine screws, however they are very dry. So I'm a firm believer in lots of oil. Maybe not after I clean it up and assemble it, but it looks a little rusted in there.
Said you're gonna live in Vienna, friend. I live in Phoenix. Come on by and settle this. I got
This is the driving collar. There are 2 set screws.
Well, I'm picking rock on the county farm. On my friend's done gone. Scraping back from dust till dawn. On my friend's done gone.
Remove the selector camshaft assembly and ball bearing from the teletypewriter. Catch the friction clutch disc, friction plate, driving disc, friction plate, friction clutch plate, friction clutch spring, and the driving collar as they fall from the selector camshaft.
Alright, this is just gonna all should just come apart. We'll see.
Well, he laughed a little bit and shot some spit on the earth, and with their lazy eyes staring at me, said, I may not be a doc, and it ain't a holiday, and these boys hip like I couldn't see.
Okay. It's gonna descend. This is the friction clutch
Well,
plates.
all I do is sit and poke, oh, my friends are gone. Can't get
This
from
one.
back, ain't get no more.
This is the drive
Whoa, my
collar.
friends are gone, oh, my friends are gone. Whoa, my friends are gone, oh,
Just touch it down. Interesting. Yeah, bone dry. I think they're supposed to be full of oil, but of course it's bone dry. 2 decades since this thing's been used. Sitting outside. Okay. 6. Remove the retainer ring and the ball bearing. 7. Bend the tab on the end of the selector camshaft to release stop plate. Pull the grooved spindle and the stop plate out of the assembly. Turn the grooved spindle counterclockwise to separate it from the stop plate. Okay, this I put all this into a small baggie, mainly because the parts are large and I just feel more comfortable with this one. Thanks for watching. Good night.
Well, the moral of the story might sound a little sordid, but it runs right along these lines. Every time